Hello everyone, welcome to today's lesson. Now in this lesson we're going to do something entirely different. We're not going to be playing music today, playing the piano today. However, we're going to talk about something that is equally very important for every music student and aspiring music student. Alright, and hopefully for every music teacher. It's just going to be an informative video so anyone can listen to it and hopefully pick up a thing or two. So I want to talk about the examinations that we actually do in music. Some people do local exams, some people do the international ones. Today I'm going to focus on just the three of them. The ABRSM exam, the Trinity exam, and RCM exam. Now I'm going to try to compare the three of them and help you decide which to actually choose, which to write, and why. What is the difference between the three? Is there a certification issue? Like, why do ABRSM when you could do Trinity or RSM or RCM? Okay, so ABRSM is short for Associated Board of Royal Schools of Music, which is mostly comprised of schools in England, Scotland, and Wales, right? So these are royal music schools. Now, Trinity is also based in the UK, so is RCM, right? Originally. Now, this is before they went global. Now, ABRSM, again, is accessible to everyone globally. Wherever you are, you can, mostly, I'm not sure if they have any countries where they don't visit, but as far as I know, wherever you are, you can actually schedule an in-person exam and have them send a representative to come conduct the exam for you. Same goes with Trinity. RCM, on the other hand, is only available to students in Canada, and the US. I don't know why that is. However, after COVID, I think a lot of things went virtual. So now they offer remote exams. So you're able to also book exams for RCM from wherever you are, from whichever country you are in. So that kind of makes all three of them accessible to everyone at any given point in time. Now, let's go to their curriculum content. So ABRSM's curriculum and Trinity's curriculum are pretty much the same. They basically take, especially in music practical, in performance, they expect you to know certain skills, certain set of skills. Your oral, you have to be able to listen to music, hear music, identify chords, identify major, minor chords, augmented chord, diminished chord, etc. They also want you to learn sight reading. You should be able to sight read at every level that you're in. They also emphasize technical ability, technical work. So you want to see things like playing like your skills and arpeggios, exercises, sort of things like that. Now, the same goes for Trinity. Trinity wants to see all the things we've mentioned about ABRSM, and they also have exercises. Now, exercises, according to Trinity, are just short passages that actually test certain things. Sometimes it tests tone, the texture of the song. Sometimes it's they want to see your technique, your finger technique. Other times they just want to see your finger control, your coordination, right? Being able to control various moving parts and bring them into one beautiful unison. So that's the only slight difference between ABRSM's and Trinity's curriculum. Now, RCM is similar, the same thing. They want you to have all this set of skills and prepare for the exam. So basically, again, for number 2, every single one of them seems to check all the boxes. They all have similar things and similar requirements. In terms of what actually you get to play, in ABRSM and Trinity, you have from grades 1 to grade 8. In RCM, you have grade 1 to grade 10. Actually, you also have a beginner foundation level, which in ABRSM and Trinity, they're called the initial grade. So you have the initial grade and then grade 1 to 8. You have your RCM, which is Real Conservatory of Music, by the way, is also from grade 1 all the way to 10. Trinity is just short for Trinity College London, in case you're wondering. So these are all institutions that offer diplomas in music education in some way, in practical music and theory. Okay, so that's the grades available. Now, why do we have a grade 8 for Trinity and ABRSM and a grade 10 for RCM? Now, let me put it this way. Remember, this is just my opinion, based on my own personal experience with having played both and having done both exams, or the 3 exams in the past, and having fought and prepared children and adults to do these exams. I find that the main major difference lies in whether or not you're doing theory or whether or not you're doing performance. If you're all out for performance, you just want to be a perfect pianist, I think the truth is go for any one of them. You'd end up arriving at your destination eventually. The only other thing is, while some students do one exam a year, so for you to get to grade 8 on ABRSM and Trinity, if you do one exam a year, then you probably get there in about 8 years. If you do one exam a year for RCM, you get to grade 10 at about 10 years. So ABRSM grade 8 and RCM grade 10 are exactly at the same level. They are exactly at the same performance level. That's just amateur professional. And they are the same. They're just the same. So you only judge them probably when you get to the middle. You say, okay, I'm doing grade 5 ABRSM. Can I quantify that with grade 5 RCM or Trinity? So grade 5 ABRSM, grade 5 Trinity, yes. However, grade 5 ABRSM or Trinity and versus grade 5 RCM would probably not be the same. They wouldn't be the same at all. In fact, you'd find that grade 5 RCM would be way easier than compared to its counterparts. Now, on the other flip side of things, if you're planning to do music theory, either for college, you are preparing for college admission and all that, and music theory is your go-to thing, then I would say stick to RCM. RCM curriculum I find to be a bit more detailed and very thorough in music theory, well, compared to ABRSM and Trinity. So while ABRSM and Trinity are more performance-based, RCM is more research-based, like they give you more detail on music theory. That is, in a nutshell, a little bit about this exam. So to put your mind to rest, to put your mind at ease, there is really not much of a difference between the three bodies. It all boils down to what do you want to do with the exams and how do you want to go about it, and what are you writing? Are you doing practical grades or are you doing theory grades? Okay, so remember also that these exams have a higher level of performance and theory in the form of diplomas. For example, ABRSM's diploma, people consider it to be quite a jump. So you have grade notes or grade 1 initial all the way to grade 8, and then boom, you go straight to do your diploma in ABRSM. However, recently they've introduced more tiny steps that's going to lead you there, so you don't have to make that big leap and big jump anymore. So it takes, after your grade 8, you have ATCL, which is just an upgrade of grade 8, call it grade 9, and then something else, and then something else leading you up to your diploma. The same goes for Trinity and the same goes for RCM. So RCM diploma is also, I've found, very, very technically challenging and requires some very technical advancement. Requires some very intense skill set to be able to execute them properly. So in a nutshell, again, all these exam bodies are accredited globally. You can take ABRSM, Trinity, RCM, wherever you are globally. It's not restricted. Good thing now, all these three exams are also available to be taken virtually, so you can actually do your performance grades virtually. You can do your theory grades virtually. You don't have to travel to these venues anymore. So they've made things pretty much very easy. A caveat to that is, if you're doing grade 6, 7, and 8, ABRSM and Trinity, as far as I know, you'd have to go for a physical exam. They don't allow you to do a virtual exam for those three last grades. Okay, at this point, I'm going to bring the video to a close. I hope you've got a thing or two, you've learned a thing or two regarding your exams, your forthcoming exams. Then I'm going to make videos in the next few weeks going over this curriculum from the very start to finish, like what do you expect, what should you expect if you're doing these exams, and we'll look at the content, and we'll also look at some past question papers from these three bodies and try to compare how their solutions are similar or how much they are different. Until then, Enjoy yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.